Put Alabama in the top 10, that's 3 quality road losses.
Down 6 spots.
Frick! Chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Jack Frost nipping at your nose. Ho, ho, ho! Merry Christmas, as y'all can see. It is time for your boy Matt to turn into... That was kind of corny, but you get the point. I'm finna turn into MattBeGreat's. Let me show you some of the lights I put out, and we gotta get up and see these rankings, baby. Let's go! Well, this is awkward. Gotta get the camera too. I barely even have any of my lights up. I just started hanging them up about an hour ago, but I will show y'all the few I got. Cold outside in northern Alabama tonight. So those are just my floodlights. So my plan is, like I do every year on all these poles, I'm gonna wrap them. Oh, you do see these. I got the 3 Christmas trees up. I haven't plugged them in yet. Here's what we got so far. So I just did these. These are hydrangeas. I just pruned them. So I got the colorful lights on them. They look pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to cover the bushes. It's gonna look sweet when it's all said and done, trust me. And I promise you, next week when the rankings come out, the lights will be done outside. You're gonna wanna come back for that. Back inside to the man cave. I haven't even shown you the best part. I forgot. How did I forget? I got a, let's just say, secret for you guys. Real quick, while I'm waiting for this basketball game to finish, I want to address this comment that one of you left on the recent video, or not the recent video, but the video we did last week reacting to the rankings. So somebody wrote a comment saying something like Matt has a nice house or something, and this was one of the replies. Matt been having that house way before he started making money from YouTube, which is a complete lie. I'll get to that in just a second. Matt grew up with a rich family, clearly. Another lie. There's more. But seriously, sometimes that's why I don't like the way Matt reacts to, he meant to say certain, he put certain things that happen with football players. He meant to say and speak on certain things yet again they do. It's like, bro, you grew up with money your whole life. You don't understand what it's like growing up in poverty and how that affects some of the choices a person makes. I like how the person who wrote that comment acts like they grew up with me when they didn't. And the main reason I'm even addressing this comment is because I low-key forget we have new people, new subscribers coming to the channel every single day. And for the past year or so, I've seen so many people ask, yo, Matt, is that your house or is it your parents' house? The answer to that question is, this is my house. And let's go back to this comment and debunk it. Number 1, he states, Matt been having that house before YouTube. Completely false. It's documented on the channel. I made like 2 or 3 videos, just vlogging style videos, of when I bought this house. Long story short, I was able to afford this house because of YouTube. The second part of this comment, the Matt grew up with a rich family, clearly, completely false and a lie, and I don't know why you would say that, because yet again, you didn't grow up with me, you don't know me. I'm not gonna get into too much detail because I've always told you guys one day I'll share my entire life story with y'all, but without going too far, I'll tell you this much. Grew up in an extremely small town, lower middle class. My mom raised me and my brother by herself, making $30,000 a year. And I know everybody says they have the best mom, but I'm telling you, my mom's gotta be up there with the best of them. To say she did an incredible job raising me and my brother would be an understatement. Me giving you this little 45-second story doesn't do it any injustice. She made so many sacrifices to put me in a position to succeed, and we had everything we needed. This is a good way of saying it. We had everything we needed, we didn't have everything we wanted. She always pushed me to work hard and strive for greatness, so I owe a lot of my success to her. But this is the last thing I'll say, and I hope this gives you a ton of perspective. As a senior in high school, which was only 5 or 6 years ago, I didn't even have a car. Why? Because we couldn't afford one. So maybe, and this is just a maybe, me kind of being a smart aleck here, I didn't grow up with a rich family, and I just worked my butt off every single day. I say all that to say this. I don't really appreciate you posting false information in my comment section, buddy. Next time you think about doing that, make sure you get your facts straight. All right, cool, got you on the tripod. Y'all ain't, wait, let me move the whiteboard over here. Actually, let's put it up here. Y'all are not ready for this. Y'all ain't ready. Well, got the wires showing. Y'all have no idea what I'm about to bring in the man cave. None. Drum roll, please. Imagine I put in like some cool drum roll effect. You see it? The Nutcracker! I got the last one. And there's a great story to this. Oh, what am I doing? I didn't even show y'all the best part. And we'll plug it in over here. What about that? Not just any Nutcracker. The black Nutcracker. Because there were two. You could get the white and the black. Let me explain this and we'll get into these rankings. I'm still waiting for these rankings. I got the basketball game going on. But oh yeah, by the way, I don't know if we got any college basketball fans. Dude, college basketball has been insane this year and it just started. UConn, back-to-back losses. That's crazy. Dan Hurley, he low-key crashing out. And I was wondering why it's so dim in here. I don't have the lights on. But I guess I don't need the lights with the Nutcracker. How's it look in camera? I don't know if it does any justice. So it's 6 foot tall. I don't know if I believe that. I'm 6'1". That was like it's 5'8". I think I got ripped off. Whatever. I mean, dude, all Christmas lights are a ripoff. But here's the story behind this black Nutcracker. I wanted to get the abominable snowman, but it was 10 foot. Couldn't fit in the man cave. But the Nutcracker was 6 foot. And you guys, you were like, hey, let's get the Nutcracker for this Christmas. And did I really? Okay, it was $140. There was two type of Nutcrackers. One was $300. It was made out of wood. And I was going to get it, but I wound up asking the employees and other people that had bought it. Like I was reading some of the reviews. And I had a buddy that bought it. I asked him, like, hey, is it worth it? He said, no, it's a piece of crap, not worth it. The employees told me the same thing. This one, though, lights up too. The other one didn't even light up. This one, I say only, but it's not bad compared to the other. It was only $140. Did I really want to spend $140 on this Nutcracker? No. But I figured it'd be cool for the channel. Hey, why not? It'd be in the videos. Maybe you guys would get a kick out of it. And I was going to get the white one, or not going to. Better way of saying it is, I wanted to get the white one. Come to find out, they're sold out. They only had one left, and it was the black one. And if you're asking, well, man, why were you going to get the white one over the black one? I'm white. I don't know. It just seems logical. If you're a white person, get a white one. If you're a black person, get a black one. It's not that big of a deal. Where are we putting this bad boy? We could put them in like the back right corner. That'd be a good area. You know, I don't want to put them over here. It's where I do all my walk-in. I guess I could also... I think I just broke it. Bro! Oh, no, I literally just broke it. I can't even see! Okay, I fixed it. That was bad. I'm just going to have to drag it by its butt over here. I'll worry about fixing it after the video. We could put it right there. Oh yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Let me know in the comment section. Cool. We're finally getting into these rankings, I'm sure. Here, I'll show you where we're at. They're just explaining like they always do, and I don't mind it because you got people that don't know. Do y'all remember that old song? They started out with the rankings. It was like number 1. It like read all the numbers. I'm not even gonna try to sing it. I'm not gonna be cringy or corny. Let's shut the door. Let's lock in. Let's get down to business. Who does a committee got? And they're probably gonna go to another commercial. But real quick, I ain't even talking about football. I'm talking about Christmas lights. Talking about my freaking new Nutcracker. I don't want to sit up here for 10 minutes and just rant to you guys on where I think who should be where. And I know y'all are here to see my reaction to Bama. I'm just going to keep it a Fortnite V-Buck with y'all. Bama doesn't deserve to make the playoffs. I'm not even too sure if they deserve to play in the Iron Bowl this weekend after that performance against Oklahoma. Now, here's the crazy part about it. Whether people like this or not, whether you believe it or not, Alabama still has a shot to get into this thing. I saw there's like a 38% chance. I'll be the first to tell you they don't deserve to get in. Playoff teams don't lose to Vandy and this Oklahoma team, with all due respect. But, yeah. Alabama's just a couple upsets away from probably getting in. I assume, if I had to guess, where do the AP nerds have Bama? I think they had them at 13. The committee will probably have Bama. If I had to guess, I'd say at 14. The most interesting part, or thing, in these rankings, and I'm looking forward to the most, is where in the world is Clemson and South Carolina going to be? Because remember, they play this weekend. I would like to go on a limb here. It depends how the game goes, but I'd like to go on a limb here and say that the winner of that game has a great shot. It probably should get in. That's just me. Who knows what's going to happen in the Big 12. Yeah, I'll see you guys whenever they get to this. Many more things I could say. I'm just going to wait and see where they got these teams, and then we'll talk more about it. Here we go. Oh, starting out hot. Almost missed it. Colorado. Coach Prime led Buffaloes at 25. Do we really care who's at 25 to 15? Not really, unless it's South Kakalaki. Well, I guess we do care. Maybe. We'll see. K-State. Illinois. I'm getting kind of hot in here, man. I'll leave the jacket on. It's tax season.
Illinois somehow won. They moved up a couple of spots. Good weekend for Brett Bielema and the fellas. UNLV, this is significant the way the Mountain West determines.
My throat's kind of scratchy. I thought I had a drink in here. Guess not. We're going to roll with it, UNLV.
Certainly will play Boise State for the Mountain West Championship. At 21, Missouri.
Mizzou. How are they still ranked? I have no idea. Nice.
Texas A&M after the 4 overtime loss.
Yeah, they had to make the playoff. They had to beat Auburn.
Don't pay attention to the 3 losses because they control their.
Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
A&M is in the playoffs.
I forgot. A&M still controls their destiny. What about that? A&M could be ranked outside. Well, no, if they beat Texas, they'll probably be ranked in the top 12. But A&M's got 3 losses and controls their destiny. What a wild thing to say. The BYJs coming in at 19. Shout out to the BYJs. Told you they were overrated. Been telling y'all that. Oh yeah, where's Indiana gonna be? Low-key forgot about them after that butt whooping Orion they gave them. Iowa State at 18. All right, we're in Alabama territory. They're gonna be anywhere from. I have a hard time believing they're gonna even have a chance at 11. They're gonna be anywhere from 12 to I guess now 16. Get the green wave.
Make a move to be that 5th highest ranked conference champion and make it into the field.
Make sure the Nutcracker's still in the camera.
Oh,
got the Arizona State Sun Devils. Went up 5 spots. What about that?
That's the most likely matchup, though not the certainty.
Man, I'm ready for that Auburn, North Carolina basketball game tonight.
A lot of different combinations and permutations could change.
All right, here we go. Kakalaki! Okay, that means Alabama's still ahead of them. Dude, Alabama, watch the committee have Bama at like 12 or 11. That'd be insane. So I don't want to see Bama. Let's put Clemson at 14.
Surge towards the college football playoff as a possible at-large in the event in which Miami loses to Syracuse. So a lot of things that could happen here with South Carolina improving up to 15.
At 14.
Ole Miss, we're good. The Lane Train. Sorry, Lane Train. You have no shot making the playoffs. It's over, buddy. All right, Clemson. Clemson. Clemson at 13. Heck, put Alabama in the top 10. That's 3 quality road losses.
So it'll be interesting to see where Tennessee falls now if the door's been open.
Now we haven't seen this.
No
yet.
Bama.
This is a good
No
spot for
Bama.
Alabama right here at 13.
No.
Let's see. There they are. Down 6 spots after just getting manhandled by Oklahoma.
Thanks a lot, Reese Davis, getting manhandled. Only I'm allowed to talk trash about my team. We did get manhandled. Frick!
They couldn't get a stop when they needed to. They couldn't get their offense on track. And so they were in a position to be in this playoff and not make the SEC championship and still be in. Now they put themselves on the outside.
Honestly, we shouldn't even be this high, but whatever. So Clemson's at 12.
By no means in control of their own destiny. They need some things to happen in front of them. SMU to lose to Cal. They need.
And when I said frick, let me clarify. I'm not mad, because I think Alabama should be higher. I was just kind of it was wishful thinking. Dude, I'll be afraid. We shouldn't be in the top 15. All right, Clemson goes up 5.
2 losses, but Clemson doesn't have a lot of quality wins. Now,
Yeah, Clemson ain't beat nobody.
They really now.
Oh, brother. So South Carolina, if they beat Clemson.
At home on Saturday.
I know. Screw Clemson winning. What does the committee do if South Carolina wins? Do they jump Alabama? Remember, Alabama has head-to-head.
We haven't seen Indiana yet. We start talking about these teams that don't have a
That's
chance
gonna
win.
be tough.
Obviously, Indiana's still going to be within the top 11, but Clemson with that kind of game against South Carolina have a chance.
So far, I have no problem with these
It's a
rankings.
notable exception here, but you notice how the committee's done this a lot so far. You stack the 3-loss teams, then you go the 2-loss teams. Let's look at number 11. Here's an exception, but it's a team outside the Power 4. So Boise State.
Oh, here's my ranking. I didn't even. Sorry, guys. I don't. Well, I mean, I'm sure y'all saw them on
I
Sunday.
think is also interesting.
Well, I don't want to block the. There we go.
Between the Big 12 and Boise State. So in the event.
So I have Boise at 10. Oh yeah, where's SMU? We ain't seen them yet. So I have Ole Miss at. I don't even have Alabama top 12.
15 through 17. Would that be enough ammunition to move the Big 12 champion in front of Boise? So still, Boise kind of hovering in that 12-11 area.
And, you know, Reese, I love the fact with Boise State, Ashton Jeanty going over 2,000 yards. To me, I think they're in good shape. May not get a bye, but they're in good shape to get into the playoff.
They'll have the game at home, Mountain West Championship game, playing against presumably UNLV. That's not set yet. Indiana, first big test at Ohio State.
Okay, I got Indiana at 9. The committee's got them at 10.
Ohio State pulled away from them. They fall down.
So they got SMU at 9.
5 spots at number 9.
Hey, look at Matt, man.
SMU, unbeaten in ACC play. Their only loss against BYU. They move up
So
to
that
5.
means they got Miami at 8, if I had to guess. Tennessee at 7. Yeah.
And they dominated the game from start
And then
to
Notre Dame
finish.
would be at
If I was a
6.
team
Penn
looking at
State
right
would
now,
be at
I don't know that the SMU Mustangs
4 or
would
5.
like to play because they're playing with a ton of confidence.
Well, you know, sometimes you have a game, and they did again.
Sorry, guys, my throat's scratchy. I apologize. I guess it's because I've been outside hanging them lights.
Tennessee Volunteers.
Oh, okay, Tennessee at 8.
Out a couple of rankings ago. Now
I got Tennessee at 6.
Finish up with Vanderbilt.
And Tennessee was on the outside looking in. A couple of teams.
Yeah, Tennessee big chillin'.
On the inside. And interesting to
Unless
see
they
right
lose
now,
to the
a
nerds.
two-loss Tennessee above a couple of one-loss teams. The committee saying we're not going to pay attention to the column on the right so much.
I need you, Pavia. I need you bad.
That's important to
I
know as
need
we go
you.
forward.
They haven't done a lot of that.
I got to put on the Pavia. I should be wearing the Pavia jersey. What am I doing?
You know, I think that the other thing too.
Georgia.
Another 2-loss team.
So I have Georgia at 3. Cool. I guess I'll show you these. So there we go. So
I
far.
am happy that I'm at 8 and not having to play in the SEC championship game. Georgia's gonna have to play Texas or Texas A&M, have another game on their schedule, some more movement. If you're Tennessee, now you're sitting there like, hey,
Beat Vandy, we're
in this thing. We got to beat Vandy. We're in here.
Hey, you know, and the thing I would say last week, all the upsets, the 2 biggest beneficiaries, Tennessee and Indiana. Because Indiana now you're not really questioning anymore now because of what it's gone. Let's go to number 6.
Finally, let's go.
Miami. Now SMU's up.
All right, I got Miami at 7. Cool.
Championship game for the conference. Miami has to win at Syracuse to get in on Saturday.
And Miami, I think, still very, very good football team. You watch them, and they're one of those teams that you'll look at the strength of schedule, you look at the game control, you look at the moments of greatness and the moments where you're kind of left shaking your head.
Plus 2, we need to hurry up, man. I got to watch the Alabama basketball game. We're currently playing Houston.
And well positioned. They can take care of business this weekend.
5 is Notre Dame.
The quarterback that can make all of your other flaws disappear.
Yes.
Oh, wait, no, they'll have Texas there, right? No, Notre Dame. Yeah.
Fighting Irish of Notre Dame.
And then Texas,
Finish up against,
oh, yeah, so I got Penn State. Yeah, freaking nerds. You got Penn State at 4, probably.
Hey, beat USC, we're in the playoff. It's really simple. You don't have to say anything else. You want to be in the playoff, beat USC, and we're in. That's where they put themselves in a great position now, Reese.
You know, there have been so many of these SEC teams that have lost road games at night. Notre Dame has a road win in an SEC stadium at night. Easily their best win. Number 4, Penn State. Lost to Ohio State at home. Escape Minnesota. Nittany Lions is keep taking care of business. Longhorns play.
Yeah.
They will be in College Station.
Little Bro State at 2, and then the Duckies at 1.
One is going to be Oregon.
If y'all want to
So
see
you have
it.
The Big Ten now with 3 of the top 5, and Notre Dame still from the state of Indiana.
So there is Alabama.
One of those top 5.
That was a weak one. Alabama, there we go. First team out. My bad, second team out. So that's where it stands right now. Clemson ain't even in.
Oregon, Texas, Miami.
Arizona State would be in if they win the
We are basing
Big
it on
12.
the highest ranked teams from these conferences. To get into the quarterfinals, you will have to win your conference championship game. Arizona State, the highest ranked team at the moment from the Big 12. Home games, 5 through 8, would belong to Ohio State, Georgia, Penn State, Notre Dame, not in that order, but you see top to bottom on the bracket.
Dude, I'm getting hot in this jacket.
Would be able
I
to
just
play
leave it
at home in the first round of the college football.
We ain't got much
playoff.
longer.
And then the full bracket would look like this. You would have another Tennessee at Georgia.
I don't care about these hypothetical matchups.
You'd have Indiana.
This ain't like locked in.
Matchup, but they did not play.
Let's see what these nerds. I'm gonna give these nerds 30 seconds to say something smart before I just go on a rant and tangent.
Memories of Rose Bowls from years gone by, and perhaps would be referred to as the John Cooper Bowl in the first round since he coached at both places. So a couple of weeks, Clemson, Alabama.
Here we go. Let's see what the nerds got to say.
Reaction. Anything stick out to you from this ranking?
Well, just to add on to what I was saying.
Nerd.
I mean, you're starting to get a picture of what they're looking at. Yeah, they're going to look at the metrics. We're going to look at strength of schedule, and we're going to look at all these different things. But when you look at clearly what they did with the 2-loss teams, Georgia and Tennessee above 1-loss team, they're
All right. That's
matter
enough of the nerds.
in the right-hand side of the column as far as the losses. We're going to decide.
I can only listen to Booger McFarland talk for 20 seconds before I start to lose brain cells. All right. No gripes with this. I mean, this is actually very similar to my rankings. I just have Georgia a little bit higher than the committee. They got, yeah, I mean, everything's pretty similar. No gripes at all. Alabama, so they're official at 13. I know the AP nerds have them at 13, but AP poll doesn't matter. This is what really matters. All right, so Alabama is, your casuals are going to say, oh, they're only 1 spot out. They're actually not. They're 2 spots out because you're going to have, so look, the top 12, you don't have a Big 12 team in it. So that means you're going to have a team outside the top 12 from the Big 12 get in. So Alabama is technically 2 spots out. So Bama would need, here's all the possibilities. Oregon, it doesn't matter if Oregon, Texas, Miami, Boise, because Boise can still win their conference, Ohio State, Penn State, Notre Dame. Okay, so the top 7 can all lose, including Notre Dame, and they're getting in the playoff. They're locked in. Committee's not going to drop Notre Dame from 5 to 13 or whatever, even if they do lose. Alabama needs Georgia to lose. That's a possibility. They play Georgia Tech, which could happen. Georgia Tech ain't bad. They ain't awful. They need Tennessee to lose. That's a likelier one. Indiana, that ain't gonna happen. Purdue, oh my goodness, Purdue's awful. They've won 1 or have they won 2 games? I think they just won 1 game this year. And yeah, that's it. And then you got to hope and pray that South Carolina not only beats Clemson, but they also don't jump you, which will happen. If I was a part of the committee, I'd put South Carolina over Bama if they won, considering how Carolina played Bama in their home stadium. So yeah, it's Alabama's done, honestly. Like, don't be one of these wishful thinking fans if you are a Bama fan. It's just, you need 2 to 3 upsets, bare minimum. You might even need 4. It's just, it's too much. And here's the thing, too. I know, like, you just want to make it for the thrill, and I do as well. But honestly, if you're a Bama fan, why would you want to make the playoffs, seriously? Just so you can get embarrassed again? Don't even put me through all that mental stress. Let's just not make it. I mean, Alabama, like, if I felt like we had a legit shot of winning a championship, which I've never stated this year Alabama was going to win a championship. I've always stated Alabama is a playoff team, but I didn't say they was going to win a championship. If I thought we had a legit shot of winning a championship, like I was saying, I would want to be in the playoff, but we don't. Especially if we play a road game. It don't matter who we play. It could be a team ranked in the top 75. If we playing them on the road in the playoff, we're probably losing. And that's facts. And you can say what you want, but I choose to live in reality. I will say, old Miss Heather Dinich, past couple of years, she's been rubbing off on me. And that's not something I say a lot. And I'm just going to come out and say this. I have never taken female, like, what would she be, an analyst in college football? I never take female analysts serious. And I'm not a misogynist or anything. Or maybe you do want to call me that. It's just because as a dude, I'm like, what do you know about football? But she has done a very good job these past couple of years. I can actually listen to her talk because she lives in reality and she's just good at her job. All the other nerds really aren't. The only other one that's bearable really is Reese Davis and Kirk Herbstreit and Corso. Everyone else is just, you know, Greg McElroy, he's all right, but he's not one of the big dogs up there. Yeah, that's it, guys. Many more things I could say. Let me know your thoughts down below. But